screwed my start all screwy. Have you ever tried blindfolded archery? You don't know what you're missing. There, that's the pun for the day. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV today, and I have Mix with here, who knows what's going on more than I do, and will be helping me out. Also got a new layout of sorts, and this is fancy. I can move it around, and if I move it to the bottom left, it actually covers up the It's Kovar logo. Hey Po, how's it going? Look at this. I can put this wherever I want. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, yeah, I'm messing with settings right now. There's so many settings. Right now I have it on high laptop. So, ooh, gelato, that's good stuff. But what I'm not seeing, I don't know why the config is not using the clear blue one. Anyway, what I'm not seeing is subtitle settings, which is a little surprising to me. Maybe it's under sound? No. Graphics,
I'm guessing
it should be.
If there are subtitles in the cutscenes, they're probably hard-coded in then, or automatically on.
Makes sense. Do I data center? Which one do I want?
You want, if you want to be on the same one as me, Dynamis.
Dynamis.
And I am in Halicarnassus.
Halicarnassus. Holy compression artifacts, Batman!
Heidelin.
Oh good, we do have subtitles.
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by
Having way too much fun moving my thing around.
By heroes.
I can see that.
Eorzea.
Eorzea.
The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral era.
I am not going to remember all this lore.
To date.
Oh, it's not important that you understand all of it.
Oh good. It better be pretty, Arasate. It's pre-rendered. The game won't look this good when we get to gameplay.
In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle
Actually, this reminds me of the beginning of Lord of the Rings.
from the heavens through imperial
Hey, Darkwing Spartan, how's it going?
From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm.
As a kid, I always pronounced it Bahamut, and then come to find out everything pronounces it Bahamut instead now.
The devastation brought
Yeah, these
Eorzea
graphics
to
are
its knees
fire.
and the era to its end.
Oh, he's smiling. He's happy that the world is exploding. Are we sure this is CGI?
Years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin.
So why is she wearing a blindfold?
Forever changed, a stranger to
It's not a blindfold, it's a mask.
A what?
A
Yet
mask.
heedless
Ah,
of
gotcha.
What lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity.
I didn't. I heard what a hot mess it was.
Period
Oh.
of great change. An
I should read chat messages aloud since they're not visible on stream in this layout. Da 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 da. The music is going full Barrett. I did play the beta of A Realm Reborn like 8 years ago or whatever it was, and then I had to make a new Square Enix account just to play the trial because I was ineligible on my account. Luckily, I had a spare email address or 12. Welcome to Eorzea. Before your adventure can begin, you must first create a character.
Everyone's favorite part.
My favorite part is this loading bar, which we can't see behind Mix's name. Or Mix's profile pic, I guess. Hure, 11, Falafel, Discotheque, Joe Rogan, or Aaron from Final Fantasy X. I assume they have, let's see, I assume they have different stats.
The stats completely do not matter, so pick whatever you like the look of the best.
Okay, I need Shadowbringers for the bottom two. Sit down and play this,
Yes.
just need to finish the 13 games before it. You plan on finishing Final Fantasy XI there, Darkwing Spartan. Okay, so I'm torn between this dude, no, this race. Are those aren't glasses, those are just glasses-shaped tattoos.
They're markings on his skin. They're not glasses or tattoos.
I see. I mean, oh, it's unique. He's okay. I'm really torn between Hure and Mikote. The ancestors of the Mikote made their way to Eorzea during the Age of Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsisted. Oh, I don't like that dance. Adaptation to a hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. Oh, I didn't even notice he had a tail. From this angle, you can't see it. Mikote are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males.
It's also worth noting that each race has 2 sub-races to choose from.
Oh, cool. I can also make them in their underwear. Do they all have... Yeah, they all have pretty much the same underwear. Okay. 2 sub-races. We got different environments. I think I'm going to go with Hure. No, I'm going to go with Mikote because I think more people will have gone with Hure because it's kind of the default. It's the top one on the list and the most humanoid. The underwear race. I tried to enter the underwear race once. I was disqualified. Okay, graphics settings. Oh, this is just graphics settings. How about... Oh, not that big. I wanted to set it bigger so you guys could see it a little better. We're going with large. I could swear I set it to clear blue. Why is it showing the dark theme? Oh, you must log in again for changes to take effect. Well, we're sticking with this theme then. If I play again, we'll get the other one. Yeah, confirm. Different clans. Oh, I want the Seekers of the Sun.
By the way, your picture on the stream is blocking some of the text.
Oh, yeah. Not anymore, it's not. I tell you what, now it's blocking that. It doesn't work very well on that side of the screen because now I'm facing away from the content. I mean, I could put it in the corner. No, we're putting it in the bottom left. We can move it if we need to. I can move it manually if I need to. I don't like this. It looks like someone used the invert button, the invert colors button in Photoshop. Something about that, like, that blue-white hair just isn't sitting right with me.
You can change hair and skin colors and all that after you pick your race. It just gives you a general idea of what they look like to begin with.
Okay. Oh, we have different attributes for this. Dexterity. I'm picking Seekers of the Sun because of higher dexterity. That actually is a high priority for me. Confirm.
I promise the starting stats do not matter.
Well, okay. Let's see. 5 foot 10. That's 5 foot is 70 inches. They only go up to 68 inches. Thanks, Japan. We're going to 68 inches.
They're just one of the shorter races.
Okay, tail shape. I want you in standing position. I can't see what I'm doing when you keep jumping around like that. Oh, it won't actually show until I do it, huh? Oh, no, I just have to slow down. I see. Let's... Oh, no, it's not clicking, it's hovering. Let's go with the red 13 tail. Tail length. I think a long tail is good. You can't go up to 69. That would be nice. I assume that says 69. There's a heart in front of it that I can't see past. Thanks, YouTube! Face. Do I want the most anime face? I don't want the one with the thing on the nose, markings on the nose, so it's between these two. I don't see a facial hair option. Sony facial hair, I guess, is built in. So we're gonna go with the default one.
Some of those things might be under facial features. I'm not sure.
How about slightly darker? Hairstyle, we've got what most closely resembles mine. Bring out my beautiful flowing locks. We want long and curly, if we can.
You sure you don't want a pompadour?
I'm pretty much positive. I also don't really want hair covering the face. Not that. I mean, I could do this. That makes me space dandy, I think. Don't say any other anime characters, especially those beginning with J. I'm only referring to space dandy. Actually, I kind of like that. It's not quite as curly as mine, but I like it. Hair color. Okay, these are the highlights, and this is the main color. I want him to kind of look like me, you know? There was a cloud-looking one.
But with cat ears?
Yeah. Actually, maybe what I'm going to do is swap these around and have brown, something browner, red browner for the main one. And whatever. That'll do. Jaw! Type 1, Type 2, Type 3, Type 4. I think Type 1 most closely resembles my jaw. 3 resembles what I wish my jaw was, though, so we're going with that. Eye shape. I wish you could pick Type 0. Why is there a Final Fantasy game you can't pick Type 0?
I don't think I get that reference.
There's a Final Fantasy game called Type 0. Eye shape. Gonna do the sexy half squint. Iris size. Large. Eye color. Okay, this is the iris color. I was not anticipating that. I think I'm going to go with Mako green. Odd eyes. I can pick 2 of them. Let's do something very close to each other that people won't even necessarily notice unless they're looking for it. I like that. Okay, eyebrows. I'm looking for the thickest eyebrows I can find, which I guess is going to be type 4. Nose. We don't have any pug noses. 5. Mouth. Doing the big lips. I got big lips. I'm basically a selfie from 2014. Lip color. Oh, I see. We're gonna do none. Facial features. Oh, I turn off the beard. That's the beard. These are just scars, I see. Let's get all of them. Tattoos. Take out the tattoos, and we're going to go back to facial features and turn all of them off. Have a minimalist kind of thing. Man, if I knew I could have turned off the nose ones, I might have picked a different shape. Oh well, oh well. Tattoo color, don't care. Face paint. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to do the eyebrow face paint. And then choose an eyebrow looking color. There, it's just eyebrows now. That's what I want. Voice. Zizazangos Kikagoia. Okay, 4 is my favorite so far. Between 4 and 6. No. Okay, it's between 4 and 6. We're going to try a different sound. Okay. Okay, definitely 6. There we are. Confirm. We're going to put in slot number 1. Comment. I got to write a comment?
Just if you want to save your data so you know which character appearance it is if you make multiple characters.
Cool blog. Very informative.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so maybe that's more of a bot comment on a blog, but that's what I left. Character's date of birth. First astral. We got 6. I'm going to do the second astral moon, first sun. For some reason. Hello, Augustine. How's it going? For some reason. Oh, and I get to choose a patron deity. This is basically the Zodiac, except you get to choose?
Yeah. It doesn't matter, though.
It doesn't matter. So I'm going to choose this one because it kind of looks like an A with a compass or something.
Uh-huh.
Okay, starting class and city state. We got Disciples of War, Disciples of Magic. I imagine Disciples of War will be easier for a first-timer.
Well, the difference is Disciples of War use weapons and Disciples of Magic, as you might guess, use magic.
I kind of figured that, and I was figuring that weapons would be more straightforward, potentially.
In my opinion, they are. But what matters more than that is what role you're going to pick, whether it's a tank, a healer, or a DPS.
Gotcha.
I would recommend a DPS.
Let's see. One-handed blades. Gladiator might be a good DPS. Pugilist. Hand-to-hand combat. This is more of a Tifa. Lightweight gear, maximum agility. Definitely Tifa. Marauder. Combat specialist whose weapon of choice is the Great Axe. I don't want that. That sounds like a tank. Lancer.
Pugilist, Lancer, and Archer are your DPSs.
Not Gladiator. Interesting.
No, Gladiator's a tank.
Of those three, I don't want Archer. I'm torn between Pugilist and Lancer.
You can also select job attire at the bottom to see what their class gear looks like.
Oh, hell, oh, no. Oh, Archer has the best appearance. I do not like the mage looks. I think I'm going with... I don't like the punch. I don't love the look of the Lancer, but, you know, whatever, because I think I'm going to enjoy Lances. Actually, no. Lances... So here's the thing. My brain is stuck in action game Final Fantasy VII, where you know, a Lancer is going to thrust, and I don't know how much different, like, the physicality of the attacks matters in a game like this. I'd imagine less than probably I'm thinking it will.
The big difference is going to be whether you're melee or ranged. Pugilist and Lancer are both melee distance, and Archer is ranged.
Well, if they're both going to be melee anyway, I'm going to go with Pugilist. I don't want to do ranged.
Okay.
Skyrim character. I'll take your word for it, Darkwing Spartan. Do I need to select a different world?
If you want to be in the same world as me, yes.
Okay. Forename and surname. Surname. No, that's stupid. Let's try that again. Pooter Gruff. This isn't something that's going to get me... No, Pooter Gruff wouldn't get me banned, and this isn't... Oh, I can randomize. Floki Tiaj... I don't want... No apostrophes!
Well, the apostrophes are standard for how the characters are canonically named in that race.
I'm sure they are. I'm just going to go with Pooter Gruff. It's Kovar, huh?
That could be a choice.
That's a stupid choice. That's a very stupid choice. But so is Pooter Gruff. Look at me. Half an hour in, I haven't finished the character select yet.
If you do name yourself It's Kovar, everyone is going to address you as It's.
Yeah, I suspected all the NPCs and stuff. How about... Coachesy. No, that's stupid. This is the hardest part. It's so easy to overthink it, you know? I think and I think and I think, and then I come up with nothing. Or I come up with 18 things.
Why not Kovar something?
Kovar... Kovar something. No. Kovar Lockhart. How does Tifa spell her last name? Is there an E? I could look it up, but I'm not gonna.
I
Because
think there's an E.
if I'm the fist one, I'm gonna go Tifa. Kovar Lockhart. Rick Stavro. It is Lockhart. So it's between Kovar Lockhart and Rick Stavro. I like Rick Stavro a lot, Poe. That's a good name. Dang it, if I was on Twitch, I'd be doing a vote. But I can't do it, so everyone, leave your preference between those two in the chat. Kovar Lockhart or Rick Stavro. Darkwing likes Lockhart. Mix, what do you like?
I like Kovar Lockhart.
Of course, Poe voted for the one that Poe suggested. I am not surprised by that. Aros8 suggested Kovar. That's not in consideration. Okay, it looks like Kovar Lockhart wins. Confirm. Cannot change it. Rick Stavro was very close in my mind, though. Okay! I get to wait for a queue. How long do those frequently go?
Oh, they're very fast.
Neat. Neats burritos.
The queues will probably get pretty long once the new expansion comes out, but it takes like a minute to get in right now.
That's not too bad. Oh, there we are. That wasn't even a whole minute. While we wait for loading, I'm going to read this pun. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Lion.
Lion who?
Lion in bed last night counting sheep.
What?
Lion in bed counting sheep. It wasn't a good joke.
Clearly.
That's not a bad strategy, Darkwing Spartan, looking up someone's character and copying it. There's so... This is one of those, like, medium character creators where it's a lot more detail than some games let you give, but a lot less than other games. Like, it's no The Sims, but it's also no, Some of these games, there's, like, you can choose between 3 face types and 4 outfits.
Here.
Okay.
Feel.
Feel? Here comes the sun. I did pick Astral, so... Uh-oh. It's Darth Maul. Oh, that's just one of the roped men.
It's just Organization 13.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I didn't get it memorized. Ha. Oh. Yo, this is gonna be strong Kingdom Hearts opening vibes.
Yeah, that's fair.
And... Loading. 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 All done. It's not all done. Now it's all done. You're finally awake. Oh, we're literally in a wagon.
You all right, lad? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though, don't worry.
Yeah, no, I immediately made a Skyrim joke, and then the game was like, you want to go do a Skyrim joke? Here's your Skyrim joke.
I don't even like Skyrim.
You there, halt!
But you're legally obligated to make the joke.
Yes, I am. What's this all about? Inspection! Men, search the carriage! Yep, it's a carriage, all right.
I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh?
Mind your tongue, old man, lest I cut it out! Sir, look! Somnus! Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Chocobos and stuff. Yeah, chocobos can canonically ride up sideways up a mountain.
Business as usual.
Uh-oh!
Ah!
Amulja! Amulja! To arms! To arms! Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you! We got lucky this time. Skyrim would have been better if you didn't get right into the game as after the tutorial, and then there's like, here's 80,000 icons on your minimap.
Thankfully, MMOs tend to be pretty good about only giving you a few icons at a time.
I don't know what it is about single-player games that were inspired by MMOs that did that a lot.
That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them blades, lad. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we've still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive?
I don't know why I keep getting disconnected from Discord.
Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see?
They look like twins almost.
Brent's the name,
Almost, huh?
Pedlin's betrayed. Are they twins?
Yes.
Well, I was right.
judging by your unusual garments. I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers.
Adventurer, Augustine was right.
I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it?
Does this matter at all?
No. You'll get different responses, but it doesn't affect anything.
Fortune, eh? Then I reckon you'll fit right in where we're going. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. And there are plenty to choose from, too. Whether it be weaving, alchemy, goldsmithing, or mining that interests you, Old Oz got a place where you can learn your trade. Adventuring ain't just about killing things, after all. Peaceful pastime may well help you make your fortune. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, is this your first trip to Ul'dah?
Yes.
It is! Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Uldah's ruled by the Sultana in name, but as most folk know, the Syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarist cronies would happily get rid of her grace altogether. But that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. And the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no sign of stopping. Of course, the Lizardmen, that's the Amalcha, couldn't care less about the Uldan politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them.
More lore for me to forget.
They say war is a gift to peddlers, need breed and profit, and though it shames me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last.
Hey, Gad, how's it going?
Extrapolating,
Extrapolating.
expositionating the countryside, expositionating the story, expositionating all the background. Thou lives in thatch roof cottages!
I can't do that voice too long.
Behold, Ulda, jewel of Thanalan, where folk turn sand into gold.
The only lore I can remember is Data's twin brother in Star Trek The Next Generation.
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary
I promise
rose
you'll actually be able to play
amidst the
soon.
dust and rock.
I hope so.
A symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda.
Ulda, not Ulda. Ulda. Kovar will remember
Even
this.
with the coming
maybe.
of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis.
I do like a good bustling oasis.
As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul.
Man, what a video game RPG voice.
One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Prosperity. Hey, that's what I want.
And here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. You never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of story personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
I thought we were square. You paid me for listening to you talk. You can't add things after paying me.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
I thought the realm was reborn. So I assume the cutscene at the beginning of the game was the end of the world from before it got reborn? Or is that wrong?
Basically. There was a cataclysm and then things got better.
There was a cataclysm, but it got better. It's okay. Wow, what a big city. Now I get to learn the controls. Is it the sad W?
Yes.
Neat. Oh, adventurer! Over here! Oh, that's the wrong voice for that. Oh, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? How can I tell? Name's Wyman, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even! Just this once, like. My accent is all over the place. It's because I'm figuring out what accent I want to do.
Welcome to Ulda, the shining beacon of prosperity, rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use.
Oh, cool. It gave me the graphics I wanted, mouse and keyboard.
Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera.
Set W, mouse and stick and R, or not stick. Okay. Jump, turn character, move camera.
When you are ready to proceed, speak to Wyman.
Okay. Rotate.
You probably want to put your camera back in the corner.
Oh, probably. Open the Final Fantasy VII Lodestone Play Guide in your default web browser. No. So I see I can move some stuff around like this.
Yeah.
Jump. Whoa, that's the run button. I see. I don't fully understand. Oh. So it says it implies that I strafe, and then if I hold the right button it turns, but it appears to be reversed from that. What here is settings, system, keybind. Move left, move right, turn right. Strafe left and right is Q and E. Okay. That's good enough, I guess. One. Oh. So that's not what that one means to press 1. That's just telling me it's page 1, I guess. Okay. Oh, man. These controls are going to drive me crazy. I don't... How do I go to the main options menu? Chat log settings. Oh. Mouse mode. Control settings. Standard or legacy type. I think I want legacy. This is so much better. Yeah. Initiating quests. Get out of the way!
You can click on that and it'll pop up a window that tells you about how to do things.
Non-player characters, thank you, offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the quest window.
It's going to give you a lot of those help windows unless you disabled them.
I'm okay with it not being disabled.
Okay.
There's a lot to learn. Once you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the Accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. To be recognized as an adventurer, you must register yourself with the guild. Okay. Tis plain to anyone with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure and adventurer. Adventurer. Oh man, the word adventurer makes me think of that one series that I like to watch. Epic NPC Guy. It's a duty list to help you complete your task. Your current objectives will appear under the quest title. That appears to be there. No, that's there. Maximum 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to view objectives and rewards. Okay. We're going to speak with Momodi, who is the quicksand, which is just the double doors, which appears to be over here. All right. Nanamuko. If you're looking to mingle with folk from all over, the quicksand is the place for you. Momodi, there you are. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. I assume I have to be a certain distance for the thing to appear and be clickable, though. That's a good texture. Why, hello there! Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amal-Jah, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for nigh on to forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an 8th hell. There's already 7. So much was lost in the blink of an eye, just like the end of the world had come at last. But then things begin to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for a realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we'll call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Boy, all that exposition. All right, then.
You might be able to tell this game has a lot of story.
Yeah, that's good. Some MMOs don't have nearly enough story. Looking at you, Lord of the Rings Online. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand, too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. I love these animations without props.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of that.
Kovar Lockhart. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. All right, Mr. Lockhart. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you are given a 4th chance to offend. You two attend to this scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? nor an uncommon one if I'm honest. Don't worry though, if you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bother me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Ul'dah, Kovar! Take a moment to catch your breath and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Man. Complete. I get a reward. 400 experience, 103 gil just for talking to someone.
This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi Modi, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you.
Level up! Okay. We got the smith, we got...
As one of the smiths, I provide guidance for those just starting out on the path of the adventurer. For the present, I suggest you learn your way around the city, an endeavor with which Momodi shall no doubt wish to aid you.
Main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. I see Gat's ready to do something fun. Let's see which one he chooses. Or none of them. Exclamation reverb just turns off reverb if I accidentally left it on. Because sometimes when I'm playing Mario Maker, I turn on reverb for rating level names, and then I forget to turn it off, and I need to rely on other people to do it for me. Did I screw this up? Kind of. It doesn't cover the thing. Oh well. I'll have to fix that later. Okay, we got a main quest with Momodi, who we just talked to. Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform so as to help you to get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites traveling around Eorzea, it would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can use them, so be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned with an Aetherite before, Kovar? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the Steps of Thal. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that everything's for sale here in Ul'dah, as long as you've got the gil.
As long as you have enough rubies.
Just make sure as you don't pay more than you ought, Kovar. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Ciceroga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, visit the Aetherite Plaza, the Pugilist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Oops, text auto advance. You want to do that? No. How do I just skip with the keyboard?
I think you have to use the mouse.
I see. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. Well, there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who try to take advantage of you. There are also some honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to this city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. I see. Thank you, Gat. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it for me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a guild of your name. So now I can talk to the smith and actually get something out of it. What does LT mean? On the top right.
Local time.
Local time. Server time, I assume?
Yeah.
And E time. I don't know what E time is. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and a forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the Adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance. But the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you'd like to know more. New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Among Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience points earned. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. It already explained this to me. Okay. I see other players now.
Despite the fact that the game suggests approaching mentors, I do not. Most of them are really up their own butts.
Okay.
Also, hi.
Hi. Oh, is that one you?
Yes.
Zerara?
Yes.
And someone there chose the name Major McLovin. We got all kinds of names. Let's see. Selecting character. Under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current... Okay. Got it. Journal. Okay. I see. Join the military after Superbad? Yeah. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, they can only be accessed via system. Oh, I missed this one here. This is the actual menu I was looking for before. Game progress is saved automatically. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it's strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out. Okay, so I need to go find the etherite, which is out, and then
Yes,
west.
it is outside.
West. Oh, that's basically straight in front of me. Hey! Gold saucer music! And a cactuar. I can't read that.
Yeah, that's part of an event that's going on right now in game. You don't have to worry about that right now.
All the gold saucer and cactuar stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to worry about it, but I can still certainly enjoy gold saucer music. Here's
Now,
Wymond.
As
Hey,
you
Wymond.
navigate the city, you're going to see little blue crystals around. You should definitely click on those because those are ways that you can teleport between different parts of the city quickly.
Is that the aetherite things she was talking about?
The aetherite is a really big one that teleports you to the center of the city, but within
see.
each major city there are little ones.
Okay, I gotta click these also. Crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar when you enter a sanctuary. You'll accrue a rested bonus. Bonus will continue to grow even if you're offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. Dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If bar is blue, bonus will carry over to the next level. I'm going to forget this. Inns and cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are sanctuaries. Always log out in one of these areas. Okay, last but not least, navigation. M for map. Selecting the mini-map. We can just put stuff wherever. I love it. But I don't know if you can put everything wherever.
With the map, once you click out of it and start running, it'll turn partially transparent so you can see behind it at the same time that it's open.
I see. It's not very transparent, though. Can I make that more transparent?
Not that I'm aware
Okay.
of.
Confirm by clicking them on the duty list. Okay. Oh, I can resize it. That's cool. What do we have? Map icons. Text. Zoom in and out. Okay, and this is the world map. Okay, I'm getting it figured out. Well, we'll see, Gat. We will see. I don't know when I'm going to play again, but as of right now, I think I'm going to want to play again just because I'm not very far into this game. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to Wymond. Wymond would like to know what you think of Uldar. So, how you taking Uldar, Kovar? I forgot the voice I was doing. Make any new friends in high places yet? Ha! Well, when you have the sultanas here one day, I hope you won't have forgotten about old Wymond. I think that's about what I was doing. As long as you're here, mayhap you can do me a favor and take this missive to Josias at the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder, and the man will even give you some gil for your trouble. If only all work in the city was this easy, eh? Well, I'm going over there anyway, so... yeah. So... I haven't seen any of those crystals yet.
I'll point them out to you when
Okay.
you're near one.
Thank you. Itinerant Moogle. Is there any reason to talk to this Moogle?
No.
Mogpendium. I didn't read that, so I don't know what I just... Okay! It's another thing.
Yeah, do not worry about that for now.
I figured I wouldn't. And here we have someone with a key and a red plus.
When their quest
Not
icon
yet
is
available.
red, that means you can't take it yet.
And the key means
There
it's
are
locked.
there's a few different kinds of icons. Yellow means it's a side quest, unless it's got like the sun logo around it, then it's a main quest. And blue means that it unlocks something.
I see. Jadakuta. Merchant is visibly perturbed and in need of assistance. I should just be accepting as many quests as I can. Oh, yes, I'll join your party. I can't.
Oh. Oh, maybe we can't party because you're a beginner. I'm not sure.
Pugilists have just placed an order with me for several of the leather gloves and harnesses they use for sparring, but the traders are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had the pelts of a few snapping shrews. What say you, friend? Care to help a merchant down on his luck? Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find the creatures roaming central Thanalan. Okay, so that's we go out of town and fight an easy enemy just outside of town. Every game has you do that. Where am I going?
If you're going to the Aetheryte Closet, it's this way.
Oh, I went right past it. Yeah, I see it on my map. Okay. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah, this is the area that you end up in if you teleport here. So there's always going to be a lot of folks around.
Attuning. All done. That's attuned. Hail, adventurer! Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momodi of the Quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you are unfamiliar with the use of Aetherites. Allow me to explain. I should be doing a Chadley voice. These crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of return and teleport? Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. Given that there is an Aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with a mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. Yeah, no, this is perfect Chadley speak. He's talking just like Chadley in Final Fantasy VII Remake. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any Aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I should be happy to answer your questions. Hey, Rosate, doesn't this seem like a Chadley type?
You attune with the Aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell.
Okay, play guide. Teleport. Return. Cast 5 seconds. Recast 900. Cast instant. Recast 60. I see. Okay, you do have to pay Gil for teleport. He's not, but the way his dialogue was written really gave me that vibe. You're right, he's not a side.
Teleporting between cities will cost gil, but returning to your home point is always free.
I see.
And you can change your home point when you encounter a different Aetherite.
Pugilist's Guild. That is this way. We're actually pretty close. Platinum Mirage. There we are. Gelther? Who was I supposed to talk to?
Hammond. Well, Gelther first. Hammond's the guild master, though.
I see Josiah, so I need to talk to him also.
Oh yeah, that's Buggaroon is the one you need first. If you want to join the Pugilist
Sealed
Guild.
envelope. Hand over. A missive from Wymond. Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is barren. Let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, well, you see, the guild is often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Wymond's investigation has revealed his finances to be wanting. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Well, I got money for that. Handing over items. Yeah, I already figured that out on my own. Return. Travel back to your home point. Casting the spell does not require any MP and can be accessed by selecting return from travel under the main menu. Or it looks like I have it already auto-bound to minus.
But you
Only
can change those if you want.
15 minutes. Okay, I have to right-click on a crystal to set a new home point. But I already have this home point because... okay, I can go to travel, map, and return. I assume it set that by default since it was the first thread I did. We're going to talk to Gelther. Let's do it from over here. Gelther does not like the way you were looking at him, but we'll let it pass if you deliver a message for him. Accept.
Hey, you! I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? No? Well, I do. You know Diddlada? Short, broke, never pays what he owes. Yeah, that bleeding horsin'. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard it'll feel like the second coming of Dalamud. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him into a bloody pulp like it's not. So you go and tell him.
Okay, I am in the Pugilists Guild.
Yeah, you have to talk to the receptionist.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I was looking for anyone else who had a quest icon, but I'm not seeing any. Greetings and welcome to the Pugilists Guild. I see you already walked the path of the pugilist, yet your journey has only just begun. Since I'm with the pugilists, they're all kind of gruff, punchy types, aren't they? I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, for there is no better place in all the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism as we know it can be traced back to the staging of bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, bringing their myriad styles crashing together on the blood sands. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there rose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made it her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator tournament most fondly. Back when bare-handed fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armored gladiators and effortlessly bested the lot of them. Word of her feat spread across the realm like wildfire, and of course Uldar swiftly transformed into a center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. I have a question. Do I start in a different place depending on which job I choose?
Yes.
So you had to come over here to meet me from wherever you were.
No, I was already here. I figured there was a 1 in 3 chance you'd choose this city.
The woman's name was Cornelia, and it is to her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practice here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale 1,000 times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish... I accidentally clicked. Obtain the guildmaster's approval. Okay. And look at my gill. So I kind of want to move this stuff out of the corner if I can.
If you press escape, then you can access the menu that'll let you move stuff in your HUD.
The layout, okay. I don't need to move it that far. I just kind of want these two things. There we go. So they're not blocked off by your face. In fact, I might actually even move it a little farther next time if, duty. So save. And we've got a bunch of other defaults. I see. Current UI element. Oh, that's just what I have. HUD layout settings. Oh, UI element settings. I can change the Wow! This is something I might have to do off screen.
It's very modifiable.
Interesting. Yeah, so what I might do then is oh, I think I moved it down a little bit. Save. Save. Is that pretty close? Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to line it up perfectly so that it's going to be the same as the side one. It's probably not worthwhile use of my time, but you see, I am then going to copy this to 2, and then on layout 2, I can move it even farther, just to ensure. Actually, let's do it the other way. No, I don't want to move it the other way around. I'll get mixed up. But that way, when if Ban or Gat joins us or something, then it won't be covered up by the second person. Okay, I need to get the Guildmaster's approval. But I didn't see the Guildmaster. Reaffirm. Okay, accept. Master Hammond is among the greatest pugilists of our time. I don't want to read absolutely all of this. You'll find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. We got another quest. My quest list is really adding up here.
You don't have to take any quests that just have yellow icons. Those are side quests that are optional.
I know. Well, I didn't know, but I figured probably. Like, Tougher Than Leather seemed optional. But I still want to try and take a bunch because that'll keep me busy.
Fair enough.
Like, isn't the point of a game to do stuff?
Yeah, but you'll be plenty busy just doing main stuff.
Fair. Past time you got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition?
Oh, I got the voice completely wrong for the face.
Eh? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer, there never was. I'm not doing anything indecent, I swear to the gods. What? You here to enroll? Oh, well, why didn't you say so sooner? In my capacity as Guildmaster, I would be glad to give you a primer on the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and our feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when you can land several blows for each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up for in speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you'll also learn to string them together to deliver an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yeah!
He's having fun.
Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Ah, right, joining the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you've got what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see it in your eyes. I see no reason to deny you a place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skills against the vermin of Thanalan. Get out there and put down 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrews. Return here when the deed is done.
So if I put down the shrews, but I also collect their pelts, I can combine that, can't I?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I can't move the chat window? And that's a little annoying.
You can. I'm just trying to remember how.
Chat log settings.
Oh yeah, if you click on on general, then you can drag the chat window wherever you want to. You don't do that from in the HUD layout. I mean, where it says general under the chat.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I wish I had set my camera to be just a little bit higher so that, well, I guess it doesn't matter. New tab. Cancel. I guess it doesn't matter if these buttons aren't doing anything of value except for chat. Then how do I do want to make my chat log bigger though. Log details. Here we go. For my sake. Oops.
If you want to change the size of the chat window.
I think I found it.
Okay.
Well, that is the font size.
You do it from the window. Then just grab the top right corner of it and drag.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. I do still want to keep it generally covered up by my camera because I don't know what else ever going to be in there, but I think having bigger text is going to be pretty nice. Log number 4. I didn't mean to make a log number 4, but I guess it's there now. Okay. Back to gameplay. Only got a few more minutes, so
I do want you to at least experience your first taste of combat.
yeah, so do I. Luckily, I need to take out some shrews, and I need to collect some shrew pelts, so looks like we're going this way.
And don't forget to use your sprint button. It
That's...
refreshes pretty fast, so you can use it frequently.
I see. Okay. Lasts for 10, refreshes in 60. Alright, we're going out this way. Central Phenolane. And I assume... Okay, it's just out here in general. I click. No, I right click.
You can click to target and then select the action from your hotbar if you want, or from your keyboard.
Okay. So that has duration 30, recast instant, recast 2.37 seconds. That's almost nothing. Do I have to spam the button? How do I... Or does he auto-attack once I have selected to attack him?
He'll do a weak auto-attack, but you want to be pressing the button for your actual attack as well.
Okay. Yeah, my, Okay. So I'm gonna want to press that a lot. I see.
Yeah.
My experience with MMOs is minimal, and it's been quite a while.
Once you get more actions on your hotbar, you'll pretty much always want to be pressing something.
Makes sense.
You don't want any space between them.
Yeah, make the most of the time. Okay, so I've got 2 huge hornets. I've got star marmots taken care of. What is this? True Strike. I see. I got a new move, so I gotta make the most of that. Oh, I see. They have... They share a cooldown. Okay. Potency of 180.
They have the same cooldown length, but they don't share a cooldown.
Oh, I see. Well, the second one was showing the cooldown when I did the first one.
Well, there's a global cooldown is what it is.
Oh, I see.
There's some actions you can take even when your global cooldown is active. And there are some actions you can't, and you will generally learn which one of those are which.
Many pugilist weapon skills will either change your form upon execution or require you to be in a certain form to execute. Raptor, Coral, and Opa Opa. Opa Opa to Raptor to Coral. You will be granted an increase in attack potency. Swiftly flung from one to the next is okay. Changes to Raptor. Can only be executed in Raptor. Changes to Coral. Okay. I see, and I'm in... Does it say what form I'm in anywhere? I saw it said when I changed to a form, but I don't know if it says what form I'm currently in.
Each time you change forms, it'll show which one you've just entered on the screen.
But I have to remember that after that? Okay.
Do you see the little icon at the top of your screen, kind of to the left?
Okay, I'm in Coral right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Player who attacks first will receive 100% of experience on items dropped. Players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. Item you equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put up for sale in the markets. Most items can be sold and traded freely. However, performing one of these 3 actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you. Okay. Right click. I should have been paying closer to... I'm going to move this somewhere where I'm not going to miss it as much. It's not in a great place there. Magic points to execute. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to my MP.
As...
It doesn't matter as much with this, does it? Oh yeah, this is using no MP.
Yeah, you don't use MP because you're a Disciple of War.
Okay, I gotta find some snapping shrews. And those are gonna be in this area, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it figured out. Okay, I've got 1 pelt. It is doing both of the things. I get the pelts and the experience.
Yes. Not every MMO has automatic looting, but this one does, so you don't have to
I
worry
noticed
about
that I was getting it. And it says in the chat log what I'm getting, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. I need 2 more pelts. There we are. And these guys are getting not hard anymore.
Yeah, because you're leveling up.
Are you just watching or are you participating in combat at all?
Oh, I'm watching. I would one-hit everything that you're fighting, so I don't want to involve myself.
I mean, if you involve yourself after I attack first, then,
Well, if you want me to make your combat faster, I can.
it wouldn't make a huge difference either way. I'm just saying it wouldn't affect my experience at all, I think.
True.
Okay, now I want to go, I gotta go back into town. What was that sound?
Oh, that was me getting on my motorcycle.
Okay, cool. I could return, but I mean, I guess if I'm going into town anyway, I might as well. But I want to get in the habit of remembering to hit equals.
Yeah, and you can reassign that to a different key if you want to.
But it has to be one of these keys, doesn't it? What does C1 and C2 mean?
Control.
Control. I see. Okay. Thank you. Where's the gate? There it is. So I'm gonna finish these quests I've got going on. I got to report to the Pugilist Guild again. This is ready to go. this is ready to go. They're both in the same place.
Here's
and then
one of those. Sorry. Over here's one of those shards I was telling you about to attune with.
oh, it's a small one. Okay. Interrupted. Oh, because I hit it while I was walking. I see. Sweet. Okay, so now I can fast travel throughout town. But I need to go to the Pugilists Guild, which is... I don't even see myself on here. Ethernet. Okay, yeah. Achievements. Okay. Oh, I see myself on the map now. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, you can drag around the map inside the window to find different parts of it.
Gotcha. I could have just gone to the main one because that's actually still much closer than I was to where I was going. But, oh well. Wait, I gotta talk to this dude first. Jajakuda. I've brought you 5 shrew pelts. Well done, my friend. Take this, you've more than earned it. Complete. I got lightning shards. I don't know what those are, but I'll take them.
You won't need those for a bit of time, but they don't take up inventory spots either, so you're fine.
Ah, you're back, and none the worse for exertion. Youthful vigor's a truly blessed thing. You've gotten off to a fine start, son. To help you on your way, I want you to have this hunting log. Within, you'll find the names of various creatures, opponents that you might hone your skills against. If you want to become strong, you mustn't neglect your training. Indeed, a pugilist is only as good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Get out there, Kovar, and let your fists fly. When the time is ripe, I'll teach you something new. There's no limit to the potential of youth. I look forward to seeing you come into your own. The next pugilist quest will be available from Hammond upon reaching level 5.
So I figure I'm gonna threaten Didilata, and then call it a night. I'll still have one more thing in close to home to do. That's okay. Yeah, I want to play this game a lot more. I'm having a blast. I am having
I'm so
a
glad
blast.
to hear that.
It got off to a pretty slow start, but once we got into gameplay, I'm having fun. Hello, Didilata. Oh, gods be good! Kelter's goon! All right. I'll give back every gil I owe, I swear. But no more beatings, I beg you! Okay. Quest complete. Don't I have to go back and say, hey, I got the money?
Not if the quest is marked as complete, you don't.
Okay, then. I mean, I understand that. I was just baffled that it was marked as complete. Some items can be used granting various effects, just instant HP. Used from the item subcommands. And here's my inventory. See, I got several pages. Key items. Regular items. Got it.
You will want to use food items when you start sessions because they'll give you a little boost of your experience.
I see. Well, given that I'm about to end a session, it doesn't... Okay, there it is. The Marmot Steak has an experience boost for 30 minutes. Not a huge one, but a boost. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer has expired. Oh, I can put items on my hotbar, can't I?
Yes.
Hunting log. That's going to be over here. Logs, hunting log. Okay. Select a class. I only really need the pugilist. I only have the pugilist one. Okay. Targets displayed in your hunting log will have a special... Okay, so I have to... The ones I've already done don't count toward this because I didn't have the hunting log yet.
Right. And filling out the hunting log is optional, but recommended because it will give you extra experience every time you complete part of it.
I see. And now all I have to do is... Oh, that's right. I can zoom in and out. Just going across the city there. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and I can hit that. Maybe I can do one more thing, but I think this is going to have a lot more exposition and dialogue, so I probably just want to go over there and not actually do it. Sometimes when I play a video game, I like to go to the next thing and not start it before I quit.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
Okay, it's not, Where am I?
Did you see this shard?
No, because I was only looking at the map. This is the shard I already did.
Oh, is it? I couldn't remember which one you hit already.
Okay, center. Oh, it's in a different, like... Oh, I see. The different gates count as different parts of the city, so they're a different load zone. Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder I wasn't, seeing the thing I was going to. And here's Cesaroga. And here is where I'm going to call it for the night. System. Exit game. Anyway. Oh, that's not ideal. Look at that. The chat just moves from the right. I got to fix that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mix, for joining me and showing me the ropes. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I will definitely be coming back to this game, and I will, in fact, likely even be changing my, what's it called? Is this fixed? Changing my schedule around just so that I can do this. This should be better. Oh, kind of. I gotta change the timing because it's lagging behind, but I'll fix that later. Hey, thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you next time, which actually won't be for a couple of weeks because I'm out on Wednesday because I got a class, and then all of the next week from Saturday to Saturday I'm out of town. So it's gonna be about a week and a half, a week from Monday before I stream again. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.